Hello fight fans, Mr. Rickster here with another talk video from outside the corner of fans' perspective. Going to talk a bit about Anthony Joshua, fight at the O2, ticket prices slashed for Jermaine Franklin, clash after Eddie Hearn comment, AJ returns to action on April the 1st against Franklin, ticket prices for Anthony Joshua's comeback fight have been reduced to avoid potential embarrassment for AJ on the night. There are still a couple of thousand left up for grabs as Eddie Hearn attempts to sell out the 14,000 capacity at the O2 Arena in London, a venue where the two times champion has plenty of history. Joshua made his debut at the O2 way back in October 2013 against Emmanuel Leo and has since boxed at the arena a further 6 times. His last fight there was against Dominic Breazeale in 2016 when he successfully defended his red IBF strap. AJ also secured a statement victory over British rival Dillian Whyte in December 2015. Now that was a good fight, that was, to be honest with you. That was a battle. I'd like to see that one again. Before later moving on to big stadium fights at Wembley and the Principality in Cardiff. But to mark his unfortunate fall from grace following back-to-back defeats to Alexander Usyk, Joshua is now facing the prospect of returning to the ring in front of a non-sellout crowd when he goes to war with Franklin at the start of April. The O2's website tickets have taken a tumble in a bid to entice fans into purchasing because there are a lot of tickets still available. There is still a vast range of tickets from £95 to £117, and for a higher price you can get great seats with an impressive view of the ring. This is unprecedented territory for Joshua since he won his first world title in 2016, as it's now becoming clear he is no longer the draw he once was following the 3 defeats. Eddie Hearn recently admitted that AJ's stock has somewhat naturally fallen. He's coming off 2 defeats, so of course you are not going to be the same size commercially. But he's a great fighter. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. I feel he can still be the best heavyweight in the world. But he needs to make a statement and he needs to get people excited about Anthony Joshua again. The fight will be Joshua's first under new coach Derek James, who is looking to carry out a back-to-basics approach to get AJ firing again. Franklin will be no walkover through having recently pushed Dillian Whyte all the way during their November slugfest. About many thought the American won despite losing by majority decision. The 989 assassin has won 21 of his 22 fights and could prove to be a banana skin for Joshua, who is eyeing a mega fight with Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury in the second half of 2023. So yeah, it's a shame to hear that Joshua's probably, finding it difficult to sell out the O2 Arena, which is a 14,000 capacity. I thought he would have sold that out no problem, to be honest, but I think in recent events with his performances, the 2 losses and also just the way the economy is at the minute as well, people just probably haven't got the finances to go as much as they would like. And I think what hasn't helped is it's taken a while to announce the undercard. See, normally whenever I go and watch a boxing match or something, you have a look at the undercard as well, and if it's half decent, it sometimes can sway your decision on whether you're going to go or not. Now, I think the undercard has recently been put out there, so I'm not sure who's on it, but I don't think it's the greatest in the world. But if it would have been released earlier, then that might have swayed people's decisions to maybe go and watch the fight. But because it's just like been left to the last minute, people are like, well, we don't know. You don't know who's on the undercard. So yeah, you're going to see Joshua, but as I say, me personally, I think that they could have sort of announced the undercard a lot sooner, and that might have sold the tickets. I don't think there's too many left now. There's probably only a few hundred now, but even so, Joshua normally sells out stadiums, doesn't he? So, but I wish him all the best. You know, I think it's going to be a good fight. Got another video coming up about like his training, because he looks like he's going back to his Rocky style, bringing the old AJ back, so it should be good. And that's all from me for now, and I'll catch you on the next one when we'll be ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Ciao for now.